What's up, guys? Soldief back with another video here on the second channel, Soldief Plays. Now, today we are going to be predicting the divisional round matchups here of the NFL playoffs. You guys see we got them on the screen. We got 4 matchups here. Winners move on to the conference championship, and I'm just so excited for this weekend. It is Friday at the time I'm recording this. Friday, it is about to be 6 p.m. I'm probably going to try to get this video out right after I'm done recording this, and I'm just so excited for these matchups. I'm going to be watching pretty much all of them this weekend. And it really seems like it was just a couple days ago when the NFL season started. But now, we're already at the end, which is, crazy to me. And I'm just really excited for these matchups. These are such good matchups. And we're finally here. All year long, we talked about the playoffs. We talked about who's going to step up, who's going to add on to their legacy. And we're here. We got 3 more weeks of playoffs to go. And so I wasn't even going to make this video, but I'm just so excited. I want to talk about it. I want to look back on my predictions. And so here we are. Sub up to this channel. That's not my main channel. It's my second channel, Soldief Plays. So sub up. Drop a like on this video also. Drop a like if you're excited for this weekend, for these games. And also, before I get into this, I am a little bit sick. Yesterday was really bad. I'm feeling a little bit better today. So if if I don't have as much energy or I need to take a break, get a drink or whatever, that's why. But yeah, let's jump into this. First game, I'm going to go in order of the games this weekend. So for game 1, I believe is Bengals versus Titans in Tennessee. Derrick Henry should be coming back. I haven't heard his workload yet, but I expect it to be basically 100%, maybe a notch down. But I expect if he's active that Vrabel is going to just feed him. He seems like the type of coach that doesn't really care, we got to keep Derrick Henry healthy. We're only going to run him out there for 15 carries. He seems like if Derrick Henry's healthy, or not healthy, but active, he's going out there for 30 touches. So that's what I expect. And it's going to be in Tennessee. As you guys can see, 1 seed versus 4 seed. Everybody loves the Bengals. I'm a Steelers fan. Bengals are in the same division. I still like the Bengals. Everyone likes the Bengals. They're just fun to watch. And I really like Joe Burrow also. But I think when it comes down to this, a lot of people assume the Titans defense is better. And it's close. I think it is. I think it is better. I'll give them the edge. But the Bengals defense has been looking really good. Really good. And I think what it comes down to here is who starts the game on the right foot. I think, and I'm already getting tired from talking this much, but I think Derrick Henry, he's going to come out here and he's going to go crazy. He's going to run all over this team. And the thing is, like I said, whoever starts off on the right foot. So if the Bengals come out and score 14 points in the first quarter, they're probably going to win because the Titans are not a team that's going to pull off a crazy comeback. The Titans are a team that'll get a lead and they'll hold on to that lead. They'll keep running the ball. They'll chew the clock by running the ball all game, and then they'll play defense. That's what the type of team they are, and that's just how I think it's going to go. The only way the Bengals win, in my mind, is if they come out really strong, and I don't know if they're going to do that. So I'm going to pick the Titans to move on. Been pretty high on the Titans all year, and that's not changing as Derrick Henry is looking pretty healthy going into this game. Next matchup, 49ers, Packers. I've been very high on Aaron Rodgers all year. Very high on this Packers team. They're getting a lot of people back on defense, on offense. Randall Cobb coming back. He's going to be huge. He's going to make a big play in this game. I guarantee it, whether it's a touchdown in the red zone, whether it's a huge 3rd down conversion, maybe 4th down conversion. Randall Cobb's going to make a big play. I guarantee that. Devontae Adams, you can basically chalk him in for a touchdown. There's no way he doesn't score. And I just think what it comes down to here is this game's going to be in Lambeau. This game's going to be in the freezing cold. I think it's supposed to be 0 degrees. Feels like temperatures of negative 10 with wind chill. It's going to be windy. And that's just, bro, Aaron Rodgers, he's been doing that for 15 years. He's been playing up there in the cold. Jimmy G has a hurt hand. I think he's also got a hurt shoulder. He's going in to Lambeau. Freezing cold. I don't think he's ever played in a game below 40 degrees. I think I saw that stat. I don't know if that's true. I think that is, though. He's hurt. 49ers, not as good of a team as the Packers. It just doesn't make sense in my mind as to how the 49ers are going to win this game. Yeah, they're big playmakers. They're flashy. Deebo Samuel, Kittle. They have a good run game, but I also think they have some injuries on defense, like Bosa, and I believe there's someone else. Not completely sure. I think they're going to play, though, but still. They're a banged-up team. I just think their run ends here. Green Bay is just insane. Aaron Rodgers. Even if it comes down to a close game, Aaron Rodgers is going to make the plays that Jimmy G can't. Packers win this game. And I think out of all the games, let me give score predictions too. Titans, Bengals, I'll say is a I think it is close. I'm going to say like 30 to like 26. I'll go 30-26 for the Titans. Packers, I do think kind of blow them out. Like, I think this is the one game out of the entire weekend that could turn into a blowout. It's hard to predict blowouts, especially in the playoffs, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick this one. And I would say like 33-20. I'll go 33-20, Packers 49ers. Next game, Rams Bucks. And again, I'm going in the order of the schedule. I think this is the first game on Sunday. Rams versus Bucks in Tampa. This is going to be such a good game. Tom Brady versus, in my opinion, I think the Rams are the better team. When it comes down to paper, better defense, better offense. Of course, the Bucks do have Brady, who is the GOAT, when you take into account all his accolades. I do think Rodgers is more skilled, especially right now. But when you factor in all the stats and accomplishments, you got to give it to Brady. But look, this is the way I look at this game. Brady is going to score. The Bucks are going to score. And it's going to be slow and steady. Brady's not going to come out here first play and throw like a 75-yard touchdown. And if he does, that'll be funny. But you know what Brady's going to do. He's not going to be out of the game. He's going to come out here, throw little, under routes or flat routes, whatever. Little 4-yard gain, run the ball, 3-yard gain. He's going to get first down slowly. And I want to see, because Von Miller, Aaron Donald, this Rams pass rush is going to get to Brady. The Bucks, what's his name? Tristan Wirfs, the tackle for them, who's been good. He might not play. I think he's going to, but I don't know if we're going to get 100% out of him. And this pass rush is going to get to him. I think out of all the teams they played early in the year, the Rams got to Brady the most. So that's even scary. And I think they were missing Von Miller in that game too. And, bro, the Rams defense is just insane. It really comes down to Stafford. Is Stafford going to come out here and throw 3 picks? I think if he throws 2 or more picks, the Bucks probably win this game. 1 pick, the Rams could still win. But Rams are just looking too explosive. The Bucks come out here, they shut down Cooper Kupp, they double him maybe, whatever. Who's stopping Odell? Even if they figure out a way to stop Odell and Kupp, which I don't think is really possible, who's stopping Akers? The Rams are just really explosive right now, and I don't really know who's going to stop them. And so I'm going to be moving on the Rams, even though it's in Tampa. I think it's going to be a close game again. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens at the end of this game with Brady, because Brady's just a really good game manager. He's a really good, I don't know if that's the right word, but he's a really good clutch player at the end of games. So it's going to be really interesting if this game is close, because the Bucks could definitely win this game. I'm not going to be counting them out, but I think I just got to give the slight edge to the Rams, because when you really think about it, they have an insane pass rush. They have an insane offense. They got the playmakers. Stafford just can't shit the bed. That's what it comes down to. Stafford just can't shit the bed. They're going to win this game if Stafford plays solid and anything better than solid. The Rams are going to win this game, even though they're away. For the score prediction of this one, I'm going to say 26-24. Rams win, 26-24. Last game of the weekend. Bills going into KC to verse the Chiefs. Now, this is a very interesting game. And out of all the games, this is the one that I'm giving the least kind of science behind it. With all these games in my picks, I kind of have stats and injuries and stuff to back it. This one's more of a feeling. And I'm just going to say it right now. I got the Chiefs moving on. I'm going to explain why. And again, it doesn't have too much information or stats behind it. It's just a feeling. I think, I watched the Chiefs versus the Steelers. Obviously, the Steelers are not an insane team. But Mahomes, he fell behind early, got the touchdown. Mahomes, he just looked unstoppable. He's just picking apart the defense. And you're probably going to say, but Solo, the Bills, Josh Allen, he looked unstoppable too, and he did. But the Bills have just been so inconsistent this year, and I feel like this is where their run comes to an end. Maybe they're getting hot at the right time, and I hope they are for their sake. I hope the Bills are hot at the right time, and they just cruise through the playoffs, maybe win a Super Bowl, who knows. But I just think Mahomes and this Chiefs team, I think they're going to figure a way to get this win. But it really is shocking how Josh Allen did that to Bill Belichick last week. That was insane. And I'm not going to say it was a fluke, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that again. I know the Chiefs defense isn't insane, but in KC, Mahomes, people have been talking about the Chiefs, especially earlier in the year, but then as the playoffs approached, they started talking a little bit higher on the Chiefs. People just forget who Mahomes is. It's crazy to me. They just act like he doesn't have a ring, like he hasn't been to, 2 or 3 straight Super Bowls. I think the Chiefs find a way to win here in Kansas City against this Bills team. I think the Chiefs are the better team. Yes, Josh Allen had a crazy game, but I have the Chiefs moving on. Let's talk about the next round. And I was mainly excited to talk about, this round right here. But I'll predict the rest of it. But I'll give a score real quick. Chiefs winning. Should I put this one in the 40s? It's hard to predict the game and just have a team in the 40s, but I might. Actually, nah. We'll go 36-30. 36-31. 36-31 Chiefs win and move on to the conference championship. Now, we have the 1 seed versus the 2 seed in the AFC. 1 seed versus the 4 seed in the NFC. Let's start with the AFC. And I'm not going to talk too much about these matchups. Like, first round, I was going kind of in-depth. But these ones, I'll kind of just pick and move on. I'll talk a little bit, but I don't want to get too in-depth because we're not even sure if these will be the matchups. And maybe next weekend, I'll make another video on this because I just love talking about stuff like this. I might have to make, like, a podcast or something in the future, just, like, with some other people and just talk about sports because, I don't know, I just love doing it. And that's what I do on this channel. I just post stuff that I actually want to post, like, 100% really into, Maybe on my other channel, I post a jump shot video, but it's like, am I really into that? Like, yeah, I like posting jump shot videos, but you know what I mean? Like, I really want to talk about this. So Titans, Chiefs. Titans are going to be home. And again, we got to see what Derrick Henry does against the Bengals. If the Titans move on and Derrick Henry goes off for like 200 yards, I got the Titans moving on to the Super Bowl. Now, if Derrick Henry's banged up, if he gets hurt in this game, or if something goes wrong with Derrick Henry, then I got the Chiefs moving on. And this is the mindset that I've had this entire NFL playoffs, this entire end of season, is that this will be the matchup in the AFC Conference Championship. Titans will move on if Derrick Henry's healthy. They have the defense. They have the O-line. They have an okay quarterback. Derrick Henry is basically unstoppable. And the Titans will get leads in games, and they'll just hold on to it. They'll keep running the ball, keep chewing the clock, and they'll play defense. Mahomes and the Chiefs definitely have a chance, and I definitely want to see them in the Super Bowl because I feel like, honestly, that would be more fun to watch Mahomes, Hill, Kelsey, that team, instead of just watching Derrick Henry and them run the ball and chew the clock. But I think the Titans do move on here. Moving on to the NFC, though, and let's give us a quick score. I don't know, 33-27. NFC, Packers, Rams. This is a lot closer than I expected because the entire time that I've been predicting this stuff, I've just had the Packers moving on. Packers winning the Super Bowl. Packers moving on. The Rams, though, are kind of scary. And again, they still got to get through the Bucs. So, like I said, I'll make another video next weekend probably. But the Rams, they have the playmakers. They have the defense. They'll be able to get some pressure on Rodgers. And again, I want to see I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Bakhtiari. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I want to see how he plays too because he's coming back off an injury this week. So a lot of these things are hard to predict a few weeks away. But the Rams are a team that'll be able to get pressure on Rodgers. I still think the Packers win, especially at home in Lambeau. But if the Rams win, they're going to be having home field advantage in SoFi. And I don't think it's a huge deal because it's a new field. They used to be in St. Louis. They don't have a huge fan base out there. Like, it's not as much as, like, if it was in Green Bay for the Super Bowl. Like, you know what I mean? But it is kind of a big deal. I think if the Rams go to the Super Bowl, they probably win it, especially with that home field advantage. I don't know. We'll see, though. But I got the Packers moving on versus the Titans. And this is the prediction that I've had the entire time that I've been making these videos. Packers over Titans in the Super Bowl. I think the Packers would be the team to stop Derrick Henry and this Titans offense. So, Packers winning the Super Bowl over the Titans. That is my prediction. I like the Packers defense. Aaron Rodgers, best quarterback in the game right now. They got the best wide receiver in the game, Devontae Adams, A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones. The Packers are just insane. And that's what I have right now as my prediction. So let me know what your guys' prediction is. Who do you have moving on this weekend? Who's your Super Bowl winner? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.